Hey BB, it's me, Chris. And today, I'm going to talk about self-driving cars. Well, self-driving cars, or more properly known as autonomous cars, are vehicles with the ability to sense its surroundings and move accordingly to it, with few or even no help from a human. In the history of self-driving cars, true autonomous cars developed during in the 1980s in the Carnegie Mellon Snail Lab and ALV projects, which are projects funded by the Defense Advanced Research Project Agency, or simply called as DARPA, that started in 1984. Also, Mercedes-Benz and Bundeswehr University Munich Eureka Prometheus project began in 1987. By the time of 1985, the ALV demonstrated self-driving on two-lane road with a speed of 31 kilometers per hour, or about 19 mph, with obstacles to avoid added in 1986, and also off-road driving in day and nighttime conditions in 1987. From the 1960s to the second DARPA Grand Challenge in 2005, automated vehicle research in the US was primarily funded by DARPA, the US Army, and the US Navy, yielding incremental advances in speed, driving competence, and in more complex conditions, controls and sensor systems. Companies and research organizations have developed prototypes. In 1991, the United States allocated $650 million for a research which demonstrated automated driving on highways. In 1997, it was concluded successful, but without clear direction and funding, it was not implemented on a larger scale. Today, thanks to the advancement of technology and private companies, a self-driving car is now a possibility. Many tech companies and car companies are jumping onto automated car train. Concept cars, or cars of tomorrow, are incorporating autonomous technologies for car shows alongside with electric cars.
How does it work? Autonomous cars uses different kinds of sensors and hardwares to get data from its surroundings, such as radar, LiDAR, sonar, GPS, cameras, odometry, inertial measurement units, and more. All of the data gathered and then fed into an onboard computer in the car, where it is then processed and then use the information made to move through the road and avoid obstacles.
An autonomous car is not necessarily a self-driving car. According to the Society of Automotive Engineers International, there are 6 levels of automation, 0 to 5. Level 0 car automation is basically the common cars on the roads today. A human driver controls driving and navigating of the car, with no help from any onboard computer. Level 1 are still the common road cars, but with technologies such as adaptive cruise control, parking assistance, and lane keeping assistance. But the human driver still controls most of the driving and navigating part. Level 2 automation are cars like Level 1, but the computer can control the car further when it comes to driving and navigation. But the human driver must still pay attention on the road in order to take over when necessary. Level 3 automation is when the human driver can pay less attention on the road, can also do other tasks such as reading, browsing, or watching, but only on slow-moving traffic, and the driver must still take over when necessary. Level 4 automation are also like Level 3, but with further automation when the driver can literally go to sleep and pay no attention at all. But its capabilities are only limited to spatial areas such as roads, and the driver must also take over when necessary. But also, if the driver didn't take over, the car must be able to stop, find safety, and stay until the driver takes over. Level 5 automation is the most advanced of all the levels. The steering wheel becomes an optional addition to the car, which means that the computer can do it all, such as driving and navigating. Literally no driver needed, only passengers. With autonomous vehicles, The most affected industries are those which rely heavily on vehicles to function. An example is our transportation system, where if ever it gets dominated by self-driving cars, the way we travel will change forever. The space in a car can look like a living room, where it can act as an extension of our homes. Airplanes, ships, and trains can do their jobs without humans.
What are the advantages and disadvantages of a self-driving car? First, we talk about the advantages of it. Talking about safety, this technology is to lessen the road accidents because of human failures. It's about 56 to 81% are reduced of the accidents. Next is the welfare or reducing labor cost. It means that the travelers of using this technology reducing the distraction while texting or calling someone while driving. Also, it will lift constraints on occupant inability, such as intoxication, prone to seizures, and impaired person. Lastly, traffic problems will reduce due to its higher speed limits, smoother rides, and minimalized traffic congestions. So we finished talking about the advantages. But what are the disadvantages of a self-driving car? Artificial intelligence is still not available to function properly in a chaotic inner city environment. A car's computer could potentially be compromised, as could a communication system between cars. Susceptibility of the car sensing and navigation system to different types of weather, such as snows, or deliberate interference, including jamming and spoofing. Avoidance of large animals requires recognition, tracking, and Volvo found that software suited to caribou, deer, and elk was ineffective with kangaroos. Autonomous cars may require very high quality, specialized maps to operate properly, where these maps may be out of date. They would need to be able to fall back to reasonable behaviors. Competition for the radio spectrum desired for a car's communication. Field programmability for the systems will require careful evaluation of product development and the component supply chain. Lastly, current road infrastructure may need changes for automated cars to function optimally.
Hi guys! If you enjoyed our video, please make sure to hit like.
Subscribe!
And hit the bell icon.
I'm Tristan,
I'm Chris.
And I'm Angelo.
and this is...
Carlos.
Yay!
Okay lang guys. As you can,
My name is Chris.
and as you can,
I'm Tristan. Hello, and our...
Oh, ganda lang.
okay.
And Carlos! Lahat tayo, Carlos!
Carlos, yeah.
Okay, yung yan natin. Yay!